All right, hey, really quick. This is the last time I'm going to interrupt, I promise. We're about to transfer burgers and hot dogs over there. Thank you for bringing stuff. We've got a pretty good meal. Desserts over here. Figure out how to dish it out. So if you got to pull from the brownies to get you some baked beans, then whatever, it's fine. Right? Oh, we got spoons. Rachel's got it under control. Amanda brought them from church. Hey, thanks for coming out. I want to just say really quick, the first pillar of our mission is to build relationships with all kinds of neighbors. This neighborhood in 2018 is where I went on a ride along with a police officer right over there and met some people that inspired our mission. And so our only objective tonight is to have fun and build relationships. But just think about that. This community is what we're here for. Our church exists for this. So thank you for being a part of it. Let's just have fun. We'll eat and then we'll do some games and fun after that. But before we do that, I'll say a prayer. I was going to make Brad do it. God, thank you. Thank you for your creation, for these people, not just the ones with us. Everybody there on the basketball court, everyone in the homes around us, all of them, your people. Send us to your people. Awaken us. Bless us with your spirit. Nourish us with this food in the name of Jesus. Amen. All right.
That way. Hey, we are here at the HeavenEarth Church Picnic here in June of 2025 and having a great time. We're talking to the people who are attending the picnic and to find a little more what's going on with them. So what's your name?
My name is Joey Ott.
But Joey, tell me a little bit about what got you connected to HeavenEarth Church in the first place.
Really, it was probably during COVID. We knew Ross because our previous church had kind of sponsored him, and so we knew who he was. But then really during COVID, our kids were not real enthusiastic of watching our old church online, and so we really started joining or watching HeavenEarth Church during COVID. Ross did a really good job of engaging the people out there in the I guess in the ether over the internet.
Yeah.
And I really liked how it was a discussion, and so it was really engaging, and we just didn't stop attending.
That's awesome. So that, if you said it was during COVID, that was maybe 4 or 5 years ago then,
Yep.
right? So you continue to come and be a part of things. So what keeps you here? What compels you and your family to keep coming?
I think it's just kind of getting back to some fundamentals of just Christianity and what a lot of times he talks about how people get hurt by church or they have scars or whatever. I don't have a lot of scars, but I think what I am interested in, it does challenge what my previous thoughts have been, and so it just keeps me going on my journey. That's one element. The other big aspect is just the authenticity at the church. There's a lot of walks of life there, and there's no real judgment. I don't feel there's any judgment of who people are, what they look like, what they believe or don't believe, and it's really accepting of the individual, of who they really are.
Awesome. Well, just one more question, really, and that is the mission statement of the church says the church is to make a lasting impact on the community. So what's your take on that? Is that happening, and if so, how?
I don't know. I'm not real involved with missions in a lot of activities. I did come here tonight, but I do need to get more involved there. I would like to see, and I've done some international mission trips
Okay.
That's not necessarily in your community, but like it does help the world overall.
Sure.
But again, like it's there's a notion called slow church. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but there's no reason to like solve all the world's problems at once. So I think starting in the community is great because it gets people, in seats and attending, and then we can kind of just grow from there.
Awesome. Well, tell us one more time your name.
Joey Ott.
We are here at the HeavenEarth Church picnic and talking to the folks who are enjoying the picnic. And so, what's your name, young man?
Ron Stackhouse.
Well, tell us a little bit about what got you first connected to HeavenEarth Church.
Well, Ross, the pastor, is my son. And so the first time to come there was knowing he was going to be the pastor there. But my comment is, and I've told this to a lot of people, I don't come there just because he's my son. I come there because this congregation and church family feed my faith.
Well, really, that was going to be part of my second question. What keeps you here? Do you want to say any more about what keeps you here, or maybe even more about what maybe would be attractive to keep other people here?
We are a church body that welcomes everyone. We're not expecting everyone to think exactly the way one of us does. And we have donuts and coffee and have a discussion where we say what we feel.
Awesome. Well, one more thing, Ron, and that is the mission statement of the church says the church is to make a lasting impact on the community. So is that happening, and if so, how?
I think it's happening well because I wish more were there, but it's happening well because the diverse people, the people that come, that know they're welcome, and they get their faith fed, as do I.
Awesome, awesome. Well, tell us one more time your name.
Ron Stackhouse.
We're here at the picnic for HeavenEarth Church, and we're talking to some of the folks who are here. And right now we're talking with, what's your name?
Melissa.
Melissa, tell us what is something that brought you to HeavenEarth Church in the first place?
The website. Someone told me about it, and I read through all the blogs, and it taught me a lot about the heart of the church, and just it was a place to ask questions, and that was going to accept people.
So you like that aspect of being able to explore and ask some questions?
Oh, 100%. I think the way that we have our conversations on Sunday, it's so unique and it's so special.
That's awesome. So that may be a part of the answer, but the question for you is, what keeps you here at HeavenEarth Church?
I have been able to find like a good spot where I can, help out with the kids, or I can contribute to those conversations. I just feel like I belong.
Awesome, awesome. And about how long have you been coming to the church?
I'd say about 2 years.
Okay, awesome. So is this the type of place that you would feel comfortable inviting people in your life, family, friends, co-workers?
Yeah, absolutely. I've done that a couple times.
Awesome.
And they usually say really positive things about it.
Awesome. That's great. Well, thank you for being with us. Tell us your name one more time.
Melissa.
We're here at the HeavenEarth Church picnic, and we're talking to folks who are attending today. And what's your name?
Patty Stackhouse.
Patty Stackhouse. Well, Patty, tell me what got you connected in the first place to HeavenEarth Church.
Well, my son is the minister.
Well, that's one way that can happen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had went to the church where he was before this, and I grew so much from what he taught that I wanted to stay where he was and learn and grow.
Awesome. Tell me, why do you stay in this church, and what do you think other people stay with it?
Because I think they're growing from what they hear.
Awesome.
And they can't get that everywhere.
Yeah. Well, one of the things that is the mission of the church is to make a lasting impact in the community. Do you think that's happening, and if so, how?
Oh, yes, for sure, especially with Recovery Church and helping others without food and clothing, and it just really made an impact, I think.
All right. Well, thanks for sharing. Tell us your name one more time.
Patty Stackhouse.
All right. HeavenEarth Church picnic, and we're visiting with the people, and right now we're visiting with, and what's your name?
Bobo.
All right, Bobo. Tell us a little bit about what got you connected in the first place to Heaven Earth Church?
Recovery Church and Jason Baker.
All right, awesome. Awesome. Well, tell me what keeps you coming. Well, first of all, about how long have you been coming to the church here?
Probably 4 to 5 years.
Okay. So what keeps you here?
The donuts.
The donuts. Awesome.
No, just the community. It doesn't matter who you are, what lifestyle you have, where you come from. You're loved just the same.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thanks for sharing. One of the things I wanted you to comment on is the church's mission statement says we're here to make a impact on the community. How do you think the church is doing at that? And maybe give an example of how they make an impact in the community.
A+. I mean, we do the United Way. We go pass out gifts from that. We built the ramp at Chelsea's house so she can get her wheelchair up and down. I mean, we're always giving to people in the community. Somebody just today, somebody left to go pick somebody up that they'd never met and give them a ride, and they're here eating. So we're always doing the next right thing.
The next right thing. I love that. All right, well, tell us one more time your name.
Bobo.
All right, we're here at the Heaven Earth Church picnic, talking to the folks here. Right now we're talking to, and what's your name?
I'm Tessie Hagerman. I'm actually Ross's mother-in-law.
Awesome. Well, tell me a little bit about your connection to Heaven Earth Church.
Well, when Ross started the church, we started coming. And we actually belong to church in Shelbyville, but we come to Ross's my husband comes more often than I do. Yeah. I just had an accident, so I've been down for a while. But we like to support it because we like what they're doing there. So.
Awesome. Why do you think, what keeps you coming back, even though you got the family connection? I get that. But what keeps coming back, or what do you think would keep anybody to keep coming back to enjoy Heaven Earth Church?
Well, I like his sermons for one, but also these gatherings I think are good for family events and to keep people close. People meet people, they become closer. Yeah. So I think this is really good. I think some of the other things he's had a good turnout, and I think that's wonderful.
But the church's mission is to make a lasting impact on the community. From your eyes, do you think that's happening? And if so, how?
Look at the tornado thing. I mean,
the tornado.
You guys stepped it up, and we came and looked to see what was going on, and you guys pretty much controlled the whole area as far as helping people and people coming in and getting needed things that they needed. Awesome. I think that was wonderful, and I think they're probably well known for that in the community.
Yeah. Well, thanks for sharing. Tell me your name one more time.
Tessie Hagerman.
Very good. Hey, we're here at the Heaven Earth Church picnic. We're talking to people who are coming here, who are here at the picnic today. And welcome. What's your name?
Paul Schoolcraft.
Paul, tell us a little bit what brought you to Heaven Earth Church in the first place. What got you connected here?
Well, first of all, I met Matt. I don't remember his last name. Floor.
Okay.
Yeah, and I met him working somewhere, and then he brought me to the church and introduced me to everybody. And then the rest is history. I'm here.
Yeah. What keeps you here?
The people.
Yeah. What about the people? Are they've been good to you for the most part?
Yeah, they're very friendly, very caring.
Good.
Very welcoming. This place welcomes people with open arms.
Awesome. Well, you've been coming for about how long?
About 2 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, one of the missions of the church is to make an impact on the community. Mm-hmm. From your experience so far, do you think the church is doing that, and how are they doing at that?
I think they're doing it. I think they're doing it pretty well, actually.
Good.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks for being with us. Tell us your name one more time.
Paul Schoolcraft's my name. And please come and join us.
We're here at the Heaven Earth Church picnic, and we're talking with one. What's your name?
Kimberly Taylor.
Well, Kimberly, tell us a bit about where you live and what kind of things you do what do you do with your life right now?
Right now, I am a widow, and I am looking for a new church to go to. And my nephew, Matthew, brought me to this picnic today to talk to all these lovely people.
Well, tell me about, so your nephew Matthew invited you to this picnic.
Yes.
And what have you found so far? Are people been good? Have them people been good to you?
Yes, they've been very nice and very kind, very understanding,
Awesome.
very good food.
So what are you looking for in a church to serve your needs?
To serve my needs, we needed to praise Jesus.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Well, the mission of this church is to make an impact on the community for the good. Do you think that's a good? Do you think that's a good mission to have?
Absolutely a good mission to have, the best mission to have.
Awesome. All right. Once again, what's your name?
Kimberly Taylor.
Kimberly Taylor. Checking out HeavenEarth Church for the first time today here at the picnic, right?
Yes.
All right. Here at the HeavenEarth Church picnic, and we're talking to, what's your name?
Dina.
Well, Dina, tell us a little bit about what first got you interested or connected to HeavenEarth Church.
My son talked to a guy named Matt that goes here, and he wanted to see what the church was like, and he went, and then he told me that it was real good, and so that I would enjoy it, and so we came to it.
Awesome. Well, you've been here for, tell us about how long you've been coming to church.
Maybe about 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah. Well, tell you what's gone right so far to keep you coming.
I enjoy the communication, people getting to know each other, and also the church participates in church different questions and stuff like that, and I like that.
Well, the mission of the church is to make an impact on the community, a positive impact. You think it's doing that?
Yeah.
And how so?
I think that people are wanting to know more. It's like they're hungry for more.
Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
Tell us one more time your name.
Dina.
This is the HeavenEarth Church podcast. What's your name?
My name's Allison.
Well, Allison, tell us a little bit what brought you, or how'd you first get connected with HeavenEarth Church? How'd you hear about it?
We were referred by a community partner, and we started just coming to church on Sundays. And
Well, how long ago was it that you started coming?
it was right after COVID, so I want to say 2021.
Well, what kind of things keep you here?
The people.
So, anything about the people that just kind of makes you say that this is a place that maybe you might want to invite other people to check it out?
Well, yes, it does bring community and it brings connection, and that's really what a lot of people are looking for.
What the mission of the church is to make a lasting impact on the community. So, what do you think? Is it happening that way, and how would you describe that?
I definitely believe it's going in the right direction, and I'm so happy to be a part of it.
Awesome. Well, one more time, tell me your name.
My name's Allison.
Oh, she will eat it, so.